Welcome back, everybody. My favorite time of year, well, I've got a lot of them, but one of them is the first Saturday in May because there's a little race up in Louisville, Kentucky, legend called
the Kentucky Derby.
Very well said. You need to have a mint julep and like one of those
they need
smoking
to pay
jackets.
me for them voiceover tones. I'm available, Hollywood. Call my agent.
There you go. His agent right over here. Give her a call. Anyway, the Kentucky Derby is just 7 weeks away. It's hard to believe it's upon us. But we have had some drama in the last couple of weeks on the road to the Kentucky Derby. So I'm calling this segment as the Road to the Kentucky Derby Turns. And I wish I had some dramatic soap opera music. That's when they hit the organ. I used to love the old soap operas right at the break where they'd hit the organ. It was like the uh-oh music.
Yes.
Somebody had just messed up. But the mess up here, a lot of trauma in horse racing right now. Santa Anita, one of the premier tracks in the country in the Los Angeles area, has had track problems. A lot of horses have been injured, so they've shut it down to get to the bottom of that. That really has kind of thrown a monkey in the wrench to Derby preparations. The two top contenders, trained by this guy, Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert, just a kind of a regular-looking fella. This is the guru. This is the man.
Yes, that's the man.
I mean, you say Nick Saban for football, you talk about Bob Baffert for horse racing.
Yes.
He has won 2 Triple Crowns in the last 4 years with American Pharoah, last year Justify, and this year he's got the top 2 horses in the Derby rankings right now, and he's got 4 more in the top 7. Yes. This guy is the man. Anyway, those 2 horses, not able to run at Santa Anita in a big race last week, have shipped to Arkansas. They are splitting what's called the Rebel Stakes into 2 divisions now because they have so many California horses that had to have a place to get a start to earn points. So both the big Derby favorites, Improbable and Game Winner, will be running on Saturday at Oaklawn Park in Arkansas, and you have got to get in on that action.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's that time of the year, you know, where them women put them big hats on and the men start dressing. Look, everybody loves a sharp-dressed man. I love it, Kip. I love this Triple Crown stuff, brother.
It's awesome, and all the big races are coming up in the next few weeks. We're going to give you a chance on Talking Sports to note all the inside on all the horse racing. This week at Oaklawn, Improbable, the one big Derby favorite, runs in the 8th race, which is going to be about 4 o'clock our time. Improbable, actually it's closer to 5 o'clock our time. We're in between the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. Improbable, I'm picking him to be upset by a horse named Galilean, number 8. So I like the 8 in that race. That's race 8 at Oaklawn. 8 with the 1, 2, 4, and Improbable the 9. And in the other division, Game Winner, I think, will win the Derby. He's my early pick. He's the Breeders' Cup 2-year-old champion. He's in the 5 post in race 10 on Saturday at Oaklawn. Play him with the 2, 6, and 8, and I think you've got a winner.
Wow, it's getting exciting, ladies and gentlemen. I love talking sports because we got basketball, we got football, we got baseball. But at the Birmingham Racecourse, ladies and gentlemen, you know you can get down on a horse race anywhere in the world. You can get down on dogs racing. I mean, it's popping in Birmingham, and I'm glad to be a part of it, Kip.
Okay, if you want some excitement, we got some quick footage. Here's the stretch call of last week's big Derby prep race at Aqueduct when another big California horse got upset.
3 of them across the track with 1/8 of a mile to the finish. Mind Control down at the rail. Inch the Grand on the outside. Much better is in between those 2. The 3 of them continue to battle it out. And here's High Call making a late run on the extreme outside. They come for the finish. It is High Call to win the Gotham. High Call from way out of it takes the Gotham Stakes.
So, Legend, you had this 3-horse barn burner going on,
Man, that's
and all of a
exciting
sudden,
right
out of the
there.
clouds, here comes the 5-horse High Cow. That's what the great thing about horse racing is. Instagram, the 6 there who was in that, was the other really hyped California horse coming out. High Cow ran right by him. So
wow, like he was standing still, too.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. So that's great stuff. Real quick, right before we go to break, one more photo to show you. If you see these men, these are the Ortiz brothers.
I thought that was us back in our younger days.
Well, yeah. You know, we don't have too much Puerto Rican background, but these guys are dominating horse racing now. They're 115-pound intimidators. It's Jose and Irad Ortiz. They are both awesome. If you, in this course of the next couple of weeks, see the Ortiz brothers, get on board with their horses no matter what the odds, because these guys are the best duo of riders in the sport. They don't look much like David Ortiz from the Red Sox.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
He outweighs them about 200 pounds each. Anyway, that's the horse racing update. We'll have some other picks for you coming up, because we're going to give you weekend winners coming up next, the best segment of the show. Stay with us, talking sports on ABC 3340.